Hey, greetings, Karen Clay and Somatic Unwinding, giving you my version of the Feldenkrais method. We're going to finish with our spine segments today, lying on the back with your legs long. So bring your sense to how your awareness of the segments of your spine has progressed over the last 4 weeks and 4 lessons. Sense the weight of the heels, the weight of the pelvis, and the weight of the skull. The curve of the lumbar spine or the small of the back, how far away from the floor it is, reach behind and measure. Also check out the curve behind the neck. If you stack fingers, how many stacked fingers will fit under the back of your neck at the apex of the curve? Remember that for the end of the lesson. Let's bend the knees and stand the feet. And please just bring both of your palms onto your forehead. I want to make sure my microphone is not getting occluded by my position. Okay. Hands on forehead with the fingertips pointing towards the floor, towards the back of your head. With your elbows together, please begin by moving your elbows to the right. Keep your elbows together and to the left. So you're inducing this time a little bit of rolling. And what is rolling in this with this constraint? So this constraint is that the hands are on the forehead and the elbows are glued together. How is this different than rolling your head by itself? Can you feel how it induces and actually requires that the spine move for the head to move? So the head is now linked to the shoulder joints, and the shoulder joints link via the shoulder blades to the spine. So at what level do you feel yourself rolling right and left? What's the line that your upper back is tracing right to left on the floor? At what level is that? Is it up close to the base of your neck? Is it down in the lower part of the rib cage or somewhere in the middle there? Good. Now we're going to make a diagonal line from down to the right and up to the left. Down towards your right hip, up towards beyond your left ear. Please don't contort yourself to make this movement. Make it as long or short as is comfortable. There's no muscular effort involved here, no abdominal squishing, no squeezing of muscles. It's not better to go further in either direction. Only thing you need to do is see what the weather's like. So you'd never imagine changing the weather when you open the shade to look at the weather. So don't imagine that you're going to change this movement as you attend to it. Just let it be. And now switch to the other diagonal, so that would be down to the left and up to the right. So we're creating these vectors through one particular point in the center of the X of our upper back vertebra, moving across the rib cage in a diagonal fashion from down left to upright, just beyond your ear. Good. Let your arms and legs rest for a moment. Just take a moment of quiet to notice what you hear. Please come again. Hands on the forehead. This time with your elbows glued together, would you draw a very small circle, I don't care which direction, with your elbows? The actual movement that your elbows are making is no bigger than 3 inches in diameter. See if you can figure out how to do less and less muscularly, to soften your shoulder blades, to let your shoulder blades rest on the ground. You don't have to use a lot of chest tension. And notice that this movement is really requiring your head to be the circler. So it's as if your arms are the tiller of the craft, and the handle of the elbows is causing the head to circle down and left and up and right, or the other direction. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Whichever direction you started with, please reverse the direction now. Slow and soft. Where's your weight? Where's your weight? Let your weight down. Let your shoulder blades rest on the ground. Find the weight. Feel the weight of the head. Good. Now take your head right and left, and your elbows right and left, kind of like windshield wipers. The elbows stay in the center, but the hands and the skull move right and left. See how that feels to go across your spine in this way. Good. Let go. Let everything down and rest. You can do any part of this lesson if you're feeling shoulder tension. You don't have to do the whole thing. And as you get to know the lesson better, you'll probably figure out which is your favorite part. But feel the difference in how much sensation you have in your upper back now. And perhaps you can also feel that your lower back has gotten flatter, and maybe your neck has gotten closer to the floor as well. So your neck has relaxed and lengthened. Please bend your knees and stand your feet. And as always, it's a great idea to take a walk before you go back to your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks.